we could see something like a Lena here. Really good ways to deal with the Ursa. You have, of course, use one of the best ways to kite him. A good
Viper coming over with an invis. If they could get the stun on Ninja, if he moves up towards the bottom stairs here, he's going to be dead. So they've got the stun, they've got the Shadow Strike. This should be first blood, and they just need one more shot. They will get it. Black gets first blood, and it's easy to pick up there thanks to the help of Invis Rune.
Top as well if they want to try and get Hester Joe. They do. The Nightmare to hold him in.
Able to lock him down. Dahak.
Nicely
that
played.
Last shot in, and it's actually FNG who gets credit for the kill. But a kill's a kill in this lane, and it's Dahak and FNG that combine.
And down bot. They're not done just yet. Afterlife.
Oh my god. So the stun comes in, and nice little stun to follow that up from the Nyx Assassin. They'll grab themselves a kill on the Afterlife, and it is a kill in every lane so far.
Admit that is a big kill because Shadow Fiend was about at 11 souls, so that kill is going to just half the soul count, but I mean he's already back up to 11.
The thing about this is they have the stun, they have the cold feet, as well as the chilling touch, so that slow really helps line up the stun.
Peter's in trouble.
They don't actually end up getting the kill on Immersion, but he's down quite low with the salve being given over from Afterlife.
So I like how Infamous are playing this. They kind of help out this Queen of Pain who was doing okay mid, but you know Afro had a fair bit of souls. They get the kill down bot. They're continuing the pressure on. They're keeping Immersion in the lane, and they're not done just yet. Venom
and cold feet with the impale, and Venom
misses the Gale.
Thrown out, but he is frozen over. They don't quite have the damage though to get the kill just yet. Now the cold feet placed down again. They will finally kill him off, but they lose Pepita.
Nice
so
stun.
Kill off the Earth Spirit. Nice stun coming in from Viper, and FNG makes a rotation that leaves a 1v1 over top. I don't believe he'll get the kill here on Oliver, but
he would have got that, but Skitter was able to cut through the tree. Had level 2 in the brains out, but just nice play. Or mid, actually. Roll misses. Afro Ninja. So will it be enough?
Queen of Pain.
There you go. I mean, the experience. So another kill on the Shadow Fiend. I mean, 2 deaths early.
The impale. This just sets up so well, and great body blocks there.
Yeah, this
comes over and just says,
back to the bot lane goes Immersion, but Afterlife has those 2 deaths. But we spoke about how if anyone's going to have a bad lane, it's probably Afterlife, considering you know the stun, or I guess the combination. But now FNG rotating down bot. Skitter
in trouble, and he'll end up dropping with 3 heroes coming over. And
actually, so I like the play from Venner. He pushed out the wave so he could get the creep wave underneath the tower, just to make sure Sven misses you know the experience and lost it.
The raises and the geomagnetic grip stopping the blink away. Again, setting up that combination to have the geomagnetic grip silence, so you can't blink away. That puts Queen of Pain in a lot of trouble. It's a big 1-2 punch there that just unfortunately Venomous Gale coming through on a Pepita. He has to try and TP out immediately, but the Rolling Builder comes in. Pepita will fall to Afterlife, and that is just to try and get out of this line.
Wow.
They needed to pull that Nightmare a little quicker so they could get the stun out, but now Immersion, he's in trouble, and Geomagnetic Grip on a 3 as well as the Magnetize doing a heck of a ton of damage here. Will still die to the duel, but I mean, that is just in that short amount of time, those 3 heroes.
Yeah, they're going to need a pipe. I mean, paired up with the Venner, the Shadow Fiend, you got the Earth Spirit, dump bot as well, Bio with the level 6 Vendetta.
Chilling touch, cold feet, Black gets the kill, Venomous Gale lands on.
Cool. Top lane, can they find the Legion actually? Biva's in the area. Just trying to protect this tower.
Maybe, but they've got the Fiend's Grip and turning right back around. Rolling Builder comes in.
Nice silence.
Making a grip onto the Nyx Assassin to stop the stun from coming through. Pepita TP's over. They all.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm just trying to think. I saw. Oh yeah, they will smoke. What do we got?
Look over mid, rolling boulder, Geomagnetic Grip can stop that blink dagger, but the silence isn't that long. Now they've rules him up. They'll look for the raises, but the blink away, the nightmare comes out on the Nyx Assassin as well as the boulder smash. Viber needs to be careful. The sun gets thrown, doesn't land on anybody, and he'll end up falling. Top lane, they're looking to converge on him, but they'll TP over one in the Legion Commander, who doesn't have that blink dagger just yet. The nightmare comes in as well as the rolling boulder. Overwhelming odds thrown out. The spike carapace will be used with the magnetize as Skitter pops that god strength. Magnetize messing up the backlines of this infamous fight, and Gambit trying to take advantage. Spike carapace comes out again. That'll stun up the Earth Spirit so he can't close the gap. But
Fiend's
grip comes through onto the Legion Commander, and there's no way to stop that Fiend's grip, so he is just in a bad spot and unable to leave that area.
Hey, because that's why you like going no points in Earthshock, but just because you can take it immensely fast. I should say immensely early. But I'm kind of surprised. What just happened there? They blew up. Team's got to start worrying about that, especially into the Earthshock. They scout out the Nyx Assassin down bot.
And they need to be careful as they've got the rolling boulder as well as they commit the Fiend's grip to that. And we'll end up netting them a kill, and getting away will be Hesta Joe. Ice Blast comes through, Pepita TPing out, as does Hesta Joe. And
top lane, they found Afterlife though.
The Fiend's grip, that was okay. Now over top, if they can get the duel on this one, they'd be very
He's
happy.
tanky.
Hesta Joe gets the duel, and do they have the damage? They do. But a lot being done after this ulti from the Venomancer, and now the Geomagnetic Grip on top of that God Strength will be popped by Oliver. Going after Immersion, the Sonic Wave pushing back the Shadow Fiend. Make that a second.
Okay, so
let's see what the Nyx can do. Sentry placed down, and the ward, hit the Nyx Assassin. They have the Sentry there. Rodovato's coming in on the Nyx Assassin, but FNG
as well
gives up his life. They've got the duel on the Shadow King, but it's not going to victory. However, the BKB's getting popped by Apple Ninja. They've got the magnetized down, Emerging, cold feet on him, but they've got themselves the kill on the Bibbering as well as Hesta Joe. Immersion ends up falling through heroes trying to run away from Infamous's side, and it looks like Pepita will sacrifice his own life to get Oliver out of there.
Okay, so they take it. I mean, two
aware right there, and that probably saves them 2 or 3 lives, if not a potentially devastating team fight.
And it looks like Afro is going for a butterfly. So a lot of the time, there's what the Hawk is solo kill.
Where they've been caught with a scan or something, and now you just wonder if Infamous are finally going to find something to go after Gambit with. The Boulder Smash, the Geomagnetic Grip, as well as the Venomous Gale. That's going to hit on the
Super Flacker Dire. They don't have Shadow Fiend.
Fiend's Grip, Skitter will pop the BKB. The Sonic Wave comes through. We'll get the kill onto the Earth Spirit. Zahak's BKB is expired, and try to get the kill onto the Nyx Assassin, but just can't get to the high ground.
You melt people down with the physical damage, and now that's a pickoff that allows Gambit to go high ground, and Sven does not have buyback.
He's down for 45 seconds, and rules. They've got Ice Blast coming in.
Ooh, nice.
Stop that Aegis.
And there's mainly only single target lockdown, but Smoke's gonna pop here.
Boulder once again is going to Pepita. They've also got themselves the Spirit Vessel onto this Ancient Apparition, but it will cause the life of Immersion.
Nice shoes.
Not gonna land. BKB's gonna be popping around the horn. They'll look for the Fiend's Grip, I believe, but Sven can't really get anything done just yet. He's forced away, ends up dying once again, and the Queen of Pain with BKB running away has to get out of here. Hesta Joe goes down, and Gambit just take over. Despite the BKBs from Infamous, it just didn't lead to anything.
Yeah, and Sven once again doesn't have buyback, but Legion went for the blink into that fight, and Shadow Fiend instant Yule Scepter, holding the Legion commander in the place so he didn't get the duel. And then I think once that happened, Infamous, they had to back off the...
2 Plague Wards down and force press the attack.
Okay.
For that opportunity to go in.
They really don't want to commit.
Butterfly also has the Hurricane Pike coming in, and it's a game which earlier I definitely thought Shadow Fiend wasn't going to be able to be as successful as Black. Just kidding.
Gonna try and set up some Plague Wards to scout Aeon Disc on Afterlife, recognizing just needs to get the ultimate off, and that's really all.
We'll start to see just smash Geomagnetic Grip, but the Spike Carapace will be used.
I will. Nice
Into the stun, and now the rolling boulder in, but it won't land on anybody. They've got the spike carapace as well as the ice blast coming in. They've got the tier 3 tower. There's the Yules coming out. Ninja not in a lot of trouble because Oliver just dies again. He buys back, as does the Queen of Pain. They'll lose the Nyx assassin. They've taken out the Shadow Fiend, who does that buyback available. They'll try to clean up the.
They're gonna cut their losses here.
Hughes is eaten here by Venomancer. They've got the Nightmare. Rolling Boulder attempting once again. The Venomous Gale comes out onto 2 of these heroes. The 4th step away. Rolling Boulder, that hits. Stormhammer stuns off 1. They'll follow it up with the Impale. There's the screen coming out from Black. He'll grab himself a double kill. 3 heroes dead on the exit. Potentially 4.
This should not have happened. I don't know how 4 died from Gambit. Vision for Dire in the area. They got to be careful here.
Rolling Boulder coming through as well as the Rod of Atos. The 4th step though onto the high ground. Oliver still needs to be careful as he's this away to press the attack to purge that off, and now can they turn it? Stormhammer comes in, but he still needs to get out of harm's way. Stun through from Viper. Rolling Boulder once again. They've got the Orchid onto the Venomancer, and now Oliver's still trying to survive here. He's got the Aegis, so he'll be able to get himself back in with another life, but Gambit, they get rid of
Joe's got Blink. He's got to catch someone.
That's all they care for.
And Gambit are going to go back in.
And now they turn. I think they felt Infamous get a little bit too close, and they were all about it. The duel gets the victory for the Shadow Fiend, and now the Aeon Disc is popped here on Afterlife. They have the damage to get Immersion. They have the damage to get Afterlife. It's a 2 for 2 so far, and then a little bit higher up, they get Black. So he's dead for 2 minutes. And Pepita might even be next. Raise, Sentry Ward, all the right click coming in from Avalanche. FNG with a clutch Sentry placed down there.
This could just be game. I mean, 3 heroes don't have buyback, and Gambit have 4, and more importantly, the Shadow Fiend with the presence of the Dark Orb, the 26 duel victory. And if the pings come, this could just be game here. I actually don't see what Dire do. That's it. All of a sudden, Gambit
couldn't do anything. Yeah, I think this game is just over.
He's not even there. He's going to TP back now, but look at the throne. They call it. Alright, I mean... Troll. Another thing, I think Gambit could go for a Puck if they wanted. I'm actually a pretty big fan of the Puck with the Grimstroke, because if it goes late, you get that they recognize his solo. And there's not much that Dire can actually do in this lane. But mid, maybe they can make a play there.
Yeah, they are looking to get this kill here onto the TA, but the Inkswell might even be able to turn this to get first blood. And Pepita gets taken out by Immersion. Lashrak still looking to go in, misses the split earth. Kita can reapply.
So mid lane I haven't paid too much attention to so far. TA 23 and 13 compared to the... Oh, he just denied himself. Try and set up on Afro mid, however.
You stop the charge, though.
Maybe just...
You might want to stop the charge, get close enough, recharge from the back, and push him closer to the side.
It looks like they might do just that.
They've got the slow, the trap laid down. The TPs are a little slow, and it's just FNG who's unable to get back in. Meanwhile, Hester...
Level 6 now, they pop the Ravage, and he's won this lane single-handedly. 1v2. You got Spectre top of the CS as well. You couldn't be more happy than with how this is going right now for Infamous, and looks like Spirit Breaker's gonna try and make a charge play. Hester Joe might be in trouble there, however.
Hester Joe just able to survive.
One more right click.
Yeah, he's dead. Pepita gets the kill. Gush comes out onto Immersion. Skitter doing pretty well. 8 minutes in, we take a look. He's top of the net worth.
He's having a great
time. But the charge comes in onto 2. Inkswell, though, on Afterlife, so they'll still be able to secure this kill over bottom.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
My people died for nothing.
Run you down.
And a Grimstroke, and in the meantime, I guess TA now all of a sudden, you know, top of the CS by a long shot, you know, cleared the stacks around the top shrine area. In the meantime, the Hawk still farming up with the Spectre as well, who's going for the Crimson Guard. Okay, I've seen a few Spectres go Vanguard, but not Crimson straight up, and they're going to try and find him here.
Thanks, well. We'll stun up this Spectre and they will get the kill. Immersion getting credit for only team fight when those supports hit 6. They might even feel comfortable doing so the second it happens.
Roche Bash.
Spirit Breaker. Charging all the way through onto the troll. They've got the slow being applied, but the Fatal Bonds comes in as well as the Haunt. They destroy Dahak, and now they'll haunt forward and jaunt into that illusion that was next to Immersion. They're by the shrine, the charge coming out. I'm not even sure he wants to use the shrine. He'll just give up his life and keep it available.
To get to the lane, and I mean, they take 2 kills there. Instead, Gambit don't get anything out of this. They're not done just yet. Mid lane, TA.
TA in trouble. The Splitters comes in. The Pulse Nova ringing. And getting a little bit low, but Dahak makes a rotation to get a kill here onto Pepita. Black might have committed a little bit too far for this one, but as I say that, the Ravage comes out, they kill off Dahak, the Primal Roar onto the Leshrac to finally get the kill there. Inkswell right on top, as well as the trap onto this Tidehunter and Ninja. You know, he almost...
Afterlife has the medallion now completed. And he's actually more farmed than the Tidehunter.
Oh, Spirit Breaker taking a lot of damage over bottom. Dahak chasing him down will get the kill. They'll gush Dahak, but it won't matter. And he's
not early on. I mean, we see a few trolls going for the Battle Fury Maelstrom as well. That depends how greedy they want to go, but the Diffusal Blade just allows you to...
They've got the silence, they've placed down a sentry, Inkswell on top of Dahak, but the Primal Roar committed to get the kill. And it was something we were talking about earlier. When you don't have that Ravage, you are very susceptible in this game to this Gambit lineup.
And now they push incredibly fast. I mean, double board, you got Max in Inner Beast mid lane as well, going to be under threat. Afro falls, but they get the Soulbind. Rough, yeah.
Cooldown, that is Ravage.
This is a great wraparound.
Contest this, they'll go for the charge on Immersion. They need to get a silence out here because the Haunt's going to be followed up with the Ravage, and they'll take out Dahak. The Soulbind comes in, the Chaotic Offering as well as the Fatal Bonds. Now they've got the Primal Roar that's going to land on the 2 of these heroes. They take it out Immersion, that's going to be 2 dead, but they'll turn 1 back, turn 2 back, so Skitter and Bibber go down, and now Black in so much trouble. He is going to fall. Double kill here for FNG, the Fatal...
He caught the Spectre as well. They want to fight though, this smoke.
And that was straight into a smoke after taking that tower. Black, oh boy, this is such a bad spot for him to be in, and that is the spot that he will most likely die in.
There you go, dead for 45, but Gambit are well aware. I mean, they've just got to make sure they don't group up for a big charge or a big Ravage, and they find Skitter up top as well. Looks like just forcing some pressure. Charge is going to come through. Radiant are rotating. Dahak's got to be careful.
Yeah, the Haunt gets committed to this one because I believe the fight took place a little bit further back. They went to go save the Spectre immediately, but now the Ravage follows it up. They've got the Fatal Bonds as well as the Soul Line onto a couple of Chaotic Offering is going to be thrown down as well as the Primal Roar. FNG's going to end up dying, but he's already got his kit dropped. They'll take out Black Beaver and Pepita. They'll look for more. They look at the Tide. Hesta Joe doesn't have anything to throw anymore. And a double kill here for Ninja, and potentially a 5th in Skitter.
He does not have a TP here.
He's slowed up. Diffusal Blade right clicks coming in. The Meld Strike out onto the Spectre. Full team wipe here for Gambit. And that's what I'm talking.
Radiant's top tower is under Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Pretty close until that last fight, and it's like you said, skyrocketed up.
And it's just
not many answers for Infamous again. The fights have to go perfect, but when you're using your whole kit, it just seems so hard. As Hesta Joe get hit up pretty hard. They charge it, and they also apply. They've dropped down the Skywrath ult. They will get themselves the Grimstroke as well as using that Ravage, but they've dropped the Chaotic
double Fatal Bonds.
The Primal Roar. They'll take out Black. The 2 supports are gone on Gambit, but at this point, when you've dropped what you've got, you don't need your support. So Skitter will go down again. They'll buy back on this Leshrac. They'll chase after the Spirit Breaker, who will try to TP out, but the damage is there to get the kill. Triple kill here for Ninja, and now Black, he comes close.
Looking up high ground here, and you see Grimstroke making sure he gets the Soulbind off before he dies. It allows him to get the double Fatal Bonds on the back line. There wasn't that big, 2-man roll. Actually, TA. A little charge through, but we'll be fine. Hesta Joe does have the Crimson Guard, so it's going to help protect the racks here.
But they just used Split Earth a moment ago. They want to fight. I feel like they think it's all or nothing at the moment. Dahak gets silenced, but
Pipe is up.
Yeah. Stroke of Fate comes in on the Hesta Joe. The Melt Strike as well as the silence. Now the Fatal Bonds on everybody. Where do you run to? BKB is popped. There's the defusal on Black. He's one shot away from dying. The charge comes out, but it's not going to matter.
They know it's over, that charge.
70. Pepita's going to follow that up with his own death. Skitter drops as well, and GG will be called. Gambit take the Series 2 up.
What a convincing game. All of a sudden, Gambit in the driver's seat after that big team fight, and they just... It comes down to, I mean...